Three true disturbing carnival horror stories. Welcome to Mr. Night Scares, where we delve into the darkest corners of reality, where the shadows whisper secrets, and the unseen lurks just beyond the veil of our perception. Tonight we journey into a realm where joy and terror intertwine, where laughter turns to screams, and the festive atmosphere masks a sinister undercurrent. Tonight, we bring you three true disturbing carnival horror stories that will send shivers down your spine. Stories whispered in hushed tones passed down through generations, each one a chilling testament to the darkness that can lurk beneath the bright lights and cheerful facade of the carnival. So, gather close, turn down the lights and prepare to be disturbed. For tonight, we enter the unsettling world of carnivals, where the line between fun and fear blurs and nightmares come to life. Our first tale takes us to the heart of a traveling carnival, where a towering Ferris wheel pierces the night sky. Its steel frame, a skeletal silhouette against the moonlit clouds, holds a dark secret. They call it the Widowmaker, a name whispered amongst the carnival workers, a chilling premonition masked by the laughter of unsuspecting riders. It all began years ago during the carnival's construction. A young worker, filled with dreams of a better life, met a tragic end, falling from the very peak of the Ferris wheel. His lifeless body, mangled and broken, served as a grim reminder of the dangers that lurked beneath the carnival's festive facade. But death, it seems, was not the end. For the young worker's spirit, unable to find peace, clung to the Ferris wheel, forever bound to the scene of his demise. And so began the hauntings. At first they were subtle, fleeting glimpses of a shadowy figure at the top of the Ferris wheel, a cold breeze brushing past riders as they reached the peak, a feeling of unease that settled over them like a shroud. But as the years passed, the hauntings grew bolder, more sinister. Carnival goers reported seeing a spectral figure swinging from the Ferris wheel's highest point, his anguished cries echoing through the night. Others claimed that the Ferris wheel would inexplicably stop, leaving them stranded at the top, a ghostly presence looming over them. One particular night, a group of teenagers, emboldened by youthful bravado, decided to ride the Ferris wheel despite the warnings from the seasoned carnival workers. As they reached the top, the Ferris wheel jolted to a halt. Laughter turned to screams as the shadowy figure of the young worker materialized before them, his eyes burning with a cold, ethereal fire. The teenagers thrashed and screamed, desperate to escape the apparition's chilling presence. The Ferris wheel creaked and groaned, as if struggling to contain the supernatural forces at play. Then, as quickly as it had stopped, the Ferris wheel lurched back into motion, the ghostly figure vanishing into thin air. The teenagers stumbled out of their carriage, their faces pale with terror, forever marked by their encounter with the haunted Ferris wheel. The story of their experience spread like wildfire, cementing the Ferris wheel's reputation as a conduit to the afterlife. To this day, the carnival workers refuse to ride the Ferris wheel after dark, their faces etched with fear at the mere mention of its name. And as the carnival travels from town to town, the legend of the haunted Ferris wheel lives on, a chilling reminder that some rides are best left untaken. For who knows what awaits at the top, in the cold embrace of the night, where the boundary between the living and the dead blurs, and the haunted Ferris wheel claims another victim. Our tale takes us back to a time when carnivals were illuminated by flickering gaslights, casting long, dancing shadows. It was a time when laughter and mystery intertwined, creating an enchanting yet unsettling atmosphere. At the heart of this era was a clown, a master of mirth known as Chuckles. With a painted smile that lit up the darkest nights, Chuckles was the soul of the carnival. Children adored him, their laughter echoing through the grounds. Adults too were drawn to his infectious energy, their worries forgotten. But Chuckles harbored a secret, a darkness beneath his painted smile. Some whispered he was haunted by a tragic past, his laughter a mask for sorrow. Others claimed he could see into the hearts of men, perceiving their deepest fears. Whatever the truth, Chuckles' fate remains a mystery. One evening, as the carnival was in full swing, Chuckles vanished without a trace. It happened during his grand finale, a spectacular performance. The crowd watched in awe as he juggled flaming torches. Then, in a blink, he was gone. The music screeched to a halt, the laughter dying in the throats of the stunned onlookers. A hush fell over the carnival as the realization dawned that Chuckles had disappeared. Searches were conducted, witnesses questioned, but no trace of Chuckles was found. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Years turned into decades, and the legend of the disappearing clown became a whispered tale. Some dismissed it as an elaborate hoax. Others believed Chuckles met with foul play, but a few clung to a more unsettling theory. They whispered of a curse, a malevolent force haunting the carnival. And then, just as the memory of Chuckles began to fade, something strange happened. A traveling carnival rolled into town, its arrival heralded by laughter and the aroma of popcorn. The carnival set up on the very grounds where Chuckles had vanished. Among its performers was a clown with a familiar painted smile. His name, he claimed, was Chuckles. Chapter 3. The Cursed Carousel. Our final tale revolves around a carousel, its once vibrant colors now faded and chipped, its cheerful music replaced by the mournful creak of aging wood. This is not a place for laughter and delight, but a place where shadows linger, and a sense of unease permeates the very air. They say this carousel is cursed, a vessel of misfortune and despair. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, whispered rumors passed down through generations of carnival folk, each tale more unsettling than the last. Some say it was crafted from the wood of a haunted forest, each tree imbued with the spirits of those who met their demise within its shadowy depths. Others claim it was once the prized possession of a powerful sorcerer who used it to lure unsuspecting souls into his grasp. Whatever its true origins, one thing is certain: tragedy seems to follow the carousel wherever it goes. Accidents plague its construction, strange occurrences befall its operators, and riders often find themselves struck by a string of misfortunes that seem to linger long after they dismount. There's the story of the young couple, deeply in love, who rode the carousel on a whim, their laughter echoing through the night air. The next day, they were found dead in a tragic accident, their bodies mangled beyond recognition. Then there's the tale of the ambitious businessman who scoffed at the rumors of a curse, choosing to ride the carousel as a show of defiance. Within a week, his empire crumbled, his fortune vanished, leaving him penniless and broken. And who can forget the chilling account of the group of friends who dared each other to ride the carousel at the stroke of midnight? One by one they met with untimely ends, each death more bizarre and gruesome than the last. As the stories mounted, so too did the carousel's sinister reputation. People began to avoid it, their laughter dying in their throats as they hurried past, their eyes darting nervously towards its spinning platform. Carnival workers, hardened by years of witnessing the strange and unusual, refused to go near it, their faces pale with fear at the mere mention of its name. They spoke of cold spots, disembodied whispers, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures lurking beneath the carousel's brightly painted horses. Yet despite the chilling tales and the palpable aura of dread that clung to it, the carousel continued to draw people in, its haunting melody a siren song that whispered promises of both joy and despair. Perhaps it's the allure of the unknown, the irresistible pull of the forbidden that draws them in. Or maybe it's the carousel's deceptive beauty, its whimsical facade masking a darkness that runs deeper than anyone can comprehend. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: the Cursed Carousel remains a fixture in this traveling carnival, a chilling reminder that some rides are best left untaken, lest you become another victim of its malevolent influence. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey through these disturbing carnival horror stories. Remember, the next time you find yourself drawn to the bright lights and enticing aromas of a carnival, be wary of the shadows that lurk beneath the surface. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales from Mr. Night Scares. Let us know in the comments below which story chilled you to the bone, and share your own encounters with the unexplained. Until next time, stay safe and stay scared. For the darkness is always listening and the shadows hold secrets waiting to be unveiled.